My screen is visible.
Visible, sir. Visible.
Am I audible?
Yeah.
Okay, done.
हम्म। ये थोड़ा सा डिटेल में ये है ना, क्रॉस सेक्शन वाला पार्ट।
Yes, today we are seeing the cross section part in detail. As well, we are going for the material and quantity. So we are not wasting our time. Go into the session so we can complete it in the as per our time schedule. Good evening, everyone. So today, Ram Kailas ji, your friend is not here.
Yeah, I'll call him.
Actually, what happened? In a previous class, he asked me a question. Why why do we need cross sections if we already have a profile? Actually, he generated a very nice question. So the big difference between the profile and cross section you can see in the image. If I am talking about the profile view, you can see the profile view show the road along the center line. The profile view show us the road along the center line, and the cross section view that shows the road across its full length. Okay. Now, if we consider the profile view, then it is used for the vertical alignment only. And if we talk about the cross section view, the cross section view use this road geometry as well as earthwork also. Here into the profile view, you can shows the elevation changes like here the elevation is 108, 105, 110, that type elevation changes. Here into the cross section, we can show cut and fill on both sides of the road. Okay, here you can see the cut and fill section throughout the road. But here we only see the road section with the help of this center line. Okay, profile view cannot show us the left and right ground conditions like this. And this cross section view shows us existing versus proposed ground conditions, all the conditions. The second thing is this profile view uh, is a side view, like in the form of uh, longitudinal view. And if we say the cross section, it is in the form of transverse view. Okay, it means front view. So cross section is a front view, and this one is a longitudinal view. So, as in a previous lecture, our student asked that if we already have a profile view, why do we need cross sections? So now I show you the difference between the profile view and cross section view. So the answer is very simple that the profile view tells us how the road moves along its length. Okay, how the road moves along its length. And here into the cross section view, the cross section tells us how the road fits across its width. So this is the big difference between these two views. So if I'm taking the example, the profile may show only 0.5 meter of fill at the center line. Understand? When we show the profile view, it shows only 0.5 meter fill at the center line. But when in the case of the cross section, it can reveal 2.5 meter fill, 2.5 meter fill on the left, and 1.8 meter cut on the right. So the both left and right side of the center line, this both view we can see into this cross section. So that's why both profile and cross section are essential in road design. Now, road cross section Our today main topic is road cross section. See, one of the most important concept in civil 3D is the road cross section. Think of a road like a cake. Think of, think the road like a cake. We are eating the cake into the birthday celebration or office celebration. That one. If we cut this cake from the middle, okay, and look at it from the side, so we can see all the layer inside. So here we cut this rod and we are right now seeing this part from the side. So right now this side part is in front of us. Now we can see all the layer inside. Okay, a road cross section works in a exactly the same way. So this one is like road cross section. Okay, it is a side view of the road at a particular station, and it's show us what the road look like from the inside. So this is the basic concept. Now look at this image here. You can see a green line that represent the existing ground EG. This one, and this is the natural ground before any construction start. Then the black road surface. This one, black road surface. This represent the proposed road or finished road level. Sorry, finished ground, and this is the road we are going to build. Now in the middle, you can see we have the center line CL. Okay, it is a reference line from which the road is designed on both sides. Next, we have this carriageway, both side. The carriageway where vehicles travel. Okay, and after this carriageway, we have the shoulder. Okay, on the both side of the carriageway, we have the shoulders. So they provide extra safety and space for emergency stopping. Now notice that the 2.5 percentage of slope on both sides. So this slope allow the rainwater to flow away from the road so that our water does not collect on the pavement. The main purpose of the slope is that. Now look this below side. We have the different layer of this road. The pavement layer, base layer, sub base layer, and subgrade layer. Okay, so each layer has their different job, and together they make the road strong and durable. Now look at the bottom graph. You can see the graph in the bottom. Here we compare the existing ground with the proposed road. Here you can see we compare this existing ground, the green mark, with this proposed road. Okay, if the proposed road is above the existing ground, then we need fill. And if the proposed road is below the existing ground, then we need cut. So this is why the cross section are very important, and they help engineers like how this help us. They help us to calculate the cut and fill quantities, check the road levels. Okay, we can verify the slope as well, and also we can prepare accurate construction drawings. So you heard about the SOAP drawings. So sometime what happen? If a client asked us for some data at a particular channel, with the cutting and filling, or what quantity or what material we have to use. So we can provide this as per the challenge in the form of the cross section. So in simple words, a road cross section is a side view of the road at a specific station, and it helps us to understand the road shape, layers, then slopes, existing ground, proposed road, and the amount of cut and fill required for the construction. Now, let's go here into the software. So, till date, what we understand, if I am coming here into our tool space, you can see the first we import the points. So, if I am clicking here into the prospector tab, the point is showing. So, the first part, when we start the software, we have to uh, set our templates. Like if you want to work with the metric or imperial, then you have to set your coordinate for which location you are going to work on. Then if you have the point file in the form of CSV, or in the form of DEM, or in the any particular form, if you have the lidar data or whatever the data you have, you can import it. After importing the data, you have to create the surface. See, as we have the surface EG, as I select the surface, you can see here this surface is selected. So then we create the surface. Once we create the surface, on that surface we have to analyze that surface. How we analyze the surface, I already shown you. Now, after creating or analyzing the surface, we are going to create our alignment. And into that alignment, we have to take care the design check set criteria. Okay, once you set the design check set criteria and your alignment is properly created, then if super elevation needed, you have to calculate the super elevation first. Then you can go for the profile. So after alignment, once you create your surface profile, you have to create your design profile. So this is our design profile for road 1. You can see the red line. The red line show our ground data. If I am putting my cursor here, it will, this red line is our shown our ground data. And then this is the blue line, that is our design profile. Okay, the green hatch is marked as a filling area, and the red hatch that marked as a cutting area. And the second thing, you have to consider that what is the level of elevation here, and on which channel you are seeing this data. Okay, then the grades, uh, you have to maintain all the grades throughout the alignment. The same way, the K value, PVI station, and all that things. So this is our profile view, and in this profile view, we provide this our station, then our ground data, and our finished road data. Okay, EG and FG data. So this is the first thing that we understand. Then our cut and fill data. So wherever our cut, we provide our cut edge in a red color because our H is in a red color. And if we have a fill, then our fill is in a green color. Okay, so we understand this thing. After creating this profile view, we are going here into the assembly part. When you create this assembly, so you have to put the center crown, and then you have to provide your this alignment carriageway number 1, and here I provide the shoulders, and then I provide the daylights. So you know the work of this all sub assemblies. The daylight is for we have to join our this road till the ground surface to extract the quantity. So that's why we are using the daylight here. Now after assembly, what we did, we create the corridor. When you select the alignment, as you select the alignment for corridor, you have to click here and create a new corridor. Okay. So this is the way we already seen this how to create this corridor. Okay. After creating this corridor, we prepare a corridor surface. We set the all the targets and regions and all the baselines. So we understand this concept also into the corridor. Then after we go for this sample line. Okay. So we have this sample line at different channels. So we create this sample line. Now you can see this is the width of our corridor, and the sample line is created too far from this side as well this side. So whatever the cross section we create, the cross section is created throughout the sample line. So now let's go in for the cross section. Then I will show you how to manage that sample line as well cross section view. Now to create the cross section view, first here into the profile and section view, you have to go here. This one, section views. If you select this section views and you go here into the create multiple views, see we have three or four options. Create multiple views. So multiple views means the first, second, third, fourth, fifth. So whatever the sample line you created on your corridor, so as per that sample line, we have multiple views for each part, each section. Okay. Now second one is the create section view. So this is for single. If I select the create section view, then I can only create a one section view for any particular change you want. Like if I want to draw a section view here for this part, I can set a create section view. So in this create section view, I can only select the one change. Okay. See for which sample line you want to create. If I select this sample line, it means that only for this sample line I can create a sample view. Okay. Now project object to multiple section view. Now and the project object to the section view. Now what these two option is, this is the simple study based project. But when you are working on your real projects, so in real project there are not only a corridor, maybe there are borehole points, maybe there are pipe networks or sewage network, or so many type of things there near the alignment. So when you create the cross section view for your road section, and you see that okay, some pipes are passing through it, and you want to see that pipe also into this at this channel, so you can add that pipe into the section view of this alignment with the help of this project object to the multiple section view or a single section view. So if you have the single section view, you can use this option. If you have the multiple section view, you can use this option. But the procedure of adding or making the section view is same into all process. So let's we create the universal method to create multiple views. Okay. So first of all, you have to select into this create multiple views. As you select the create multiple views, you can see a one pop-up is shown. Now here the select the alignment first. In the general tab, so we have only one alignment. So the alignment is there. If you have a multiple alignment, you can pick that alignment with the help of this. So I can pick this alignment, road number 1. Now the sample line group, we create only one group, sample line 1. Then the station range, if I am selecting this automatic, then our starting to end all changes is selected. But if I select the user specified, then they give me the option what will be the starting station and what will be the ending station. But we are going throughout the alignment. Now the section view name, you can give any name to your section view. uh, the section view, then next counter. I already shown you this, what is this next counter. So if your starting number is 1 and increment value is 1, then your section view station 1 is the name. Then if you again create the section view and you select this option, then they automatically give the name of section view station number 2. The description, you can provide any description related to your project if required. Then the layer, because our all work is happening with the help of the layer. So every time we have the layer whenever we worked with any particular things. And after the work, you can see or manage the layer from this section. Okay. Now the section view style. So we have lots of style. So we select this road section style. Then we click the next button here. This is the section placement area. You can see we have the two options. The first one is the production and the second one is a draft. So when I click on the production button, you can see a sheet type of image is created, and in that sheet we have multiple cross section. So if you have your company catalog, then you can select this production one. If you don't have your company template, then AutoCAD gives you the different template here. If you click onto this three dot, it will show you if you want to work with the metric or imperial. Okay. So now our matrix sheet is there. So you can select the template. Either you can select your company template if available. Then this is the sheet size. If you want to print this cross section into A0 sheet, then this is the scale. On what scale you want to set this cross section view. So you can set your cross section like this. And this is the drafting one. So what happened in the drafting? So whenever we provide our that profile view, so at that time we can provide our cross section view same onto the screen nearby our surface. So let's right now we are going with this drafting option. Okay, now this is the plot style. This plot style. So they have lots of different style for A0 catalog, A1 catalog, A2 catalog. But right now we are going with the basic only, because our main concern is to understand how to uh, draw this cross section view, how to do all the settings. Then the offset range. Now you can set the offset range. It means that uh, at the left and the right, what offset is selected for your single change section view. If your height or width is not sufficient, you can use the user specified, but we are going the with the automatic one. Okay. If after creating the super relation view, if you want to edit, you can edit after also. Then we go here from the elevation range. Here elevation range is about the height. Okay, whatever the height you want to maintain. So if you select automatic, then as per your elevation, maximum elevation, it will take the height. But if you have particular thing in your mind, you can particular height in your mind, then you can choose this user specified. Okay. Now the section selection, we have this easy section. Then we go into the section display option. Now we have the three surface, easy surface. Then our second one is we have the corridor, and third we have the corridor surface. the three thing we created before. Okay, the first one is easy surface. The second one we create the corridor, and after corridor we create the corridor surface. You can see the name here. This is the corridor surface. This is our corridor, and this one is our existing ground level. Okay, so if you want to draw all these thing, so you can check it all these thing. If you only want to show the corridor, then you can deselect this and you can keep only corridor. Okay, if you want to show all the things, you can uh, check it from here. So all these three things we can show into the cross section view. If you want to show only the existing ground level, so you can select the existing ground level from here, and you have to uncheck these two things. Then this is a label set. So whatever the label you want to provide, you can provide from here as well. You can provide after creating the cross section. Then we have the different style. So for EG, I choose the existing ground style. For corridor surface, I choose the finished ground style. And for the corridor, I choose the own code with hatching. So I can see my corridor in a well manner. So let's select this three options. So we can see these three things into our cross section. Then next is data bands. So as we create the band into the profile view, the same way we can create the bands into this our profile view also. So you can edit this band from here as well. You can edit the band from when once you create your profile. So for EG surface, we have to select this EG. For FG surface, we have to select the corridor, and for offset, this one is set. Now, once this all is okay, then we click onto this button, create section view. As you select that button, you have to identify the section view origin point. So let's give it any origin point here. When I click here, it will take some time, and then you can see our cross section view is created. Now let's go here at the chainage of 0 plus 0 0. As you see, you cannot see anything here. Why? Because here there is nothing. Let's go for the chainage. So this chainage is 0. Let's go for this chainage, 13 plus 12.34. Now you can see your corridor is here. Okay, this one is your existing ground, and your finished ground level is also here. But we cannot identify this thing. We see only the white line and the things. So we will provide the different color to the different sections, so we can identify this part. Now here you can see this is the elevations. Okay, this is the elevation level. Now here we have the proposed elevation, the existing elevation, and the offset. Okay, so all the things we already said, so that's why it is already mentioned. But if you don't if in your PC when you create the cross section view, if you don't have this, so we will see how to create this one also. Now what we do, we select this cross section view. As we select this one cross section view, you can see the various tab is you can see in front of you the various tab. So this is the when you select any particular part, and this type of ribbon bar is open, it means that this is the civil 3D object. Now you can see here the section properties, sample more sources, section view properties, group properties, move section view group, station tracker. So this is the things when I select this section view. Now understand this section view and section view properties and view group properties. See, if I go for the section view, then what happen? So what is the section we created here? So we can change into this section only. If we go for the section view property, then what is the view of this section? You can see, you can change or edit the style or property of this one. When you go for the group property, it means that if you change one from this group property, then it will apply to all that section. Okay, now let's explore one by one. Let's go for the section property. We have to select the section. As you select the section, you can see the different style and the various section data. What is the layer is used, what is the style is used, on which channels you are working, what is the offset left, what is the offset right, what is the elevation, maximum, minimum. So all the things you can see from here, or you can edit from here. But before going into that, we can see that we have a very long cross section profile, and our work area is only this one, this much. So what we do, as we said that this section view is basically created based on the width of this sample line. Okay, so we have that sample line 0 plus 0 0 1 plus 6 4. So we have our this cross section view as, as per the sample view. Okay, now what we do, we select the sample line and we go into the group properties. Now you can see, so it is in a foot, so don't worry about it. Now you see, uh, for the zero change, we have the lane offset and right offset 360.89 feet. Now if I change this to 120 and at the right side also 120, so what happen, if I click apply and OK, you can see the difference here. Our rest of the sample line is 360 something, and this sample line is 120 something. So now this view is better for me. So what I do, I apply this width for every section, every sample line. If I go again into the group properties, then to apply this for everyone, what I do, I select this one, then I press the shift and I select the last button. So everything is selected. Now you can click at any point and give 120 and select enter. Then every left offset is changed to 120. Then you come into the right and select 120 and press enter. So every right is 120. Now it is okay for us. When we select apply and okay. So our every change is now 120. Now you can see the difference here. See. So our cross section view is now based on the width of the sample line 120 feet. So now this view is okay. Still, if you want to reduce this one, you can reduce it. But right now it is enough for me. Now let's look the next thing. When I select this sample line and right click, here you can see the section view properties and the edit section view style. Let's first explore this edit section view style. When you click here into the edit section view style, you can see the first name is a road section. Now then there is a graph. You can manage the graph. You want to see from the left to right or right to left. Wait, I will set this here so we can you can properly understand what the changes we are doing here. Okay. So this is the scale that we provide here to maintain this our graph. Then this is the grid view. As you uncheck this grid view, you can see the whole grid is shown now. But to make our view decent, we check this clip vertical grid and horizontal grid. So unwanted section is being blank. So we can easily identify our uh, road and all the things whatever we want. Now the elevation and all the things you can maintain from here as well. Then here the title annotation. So whatever the title is, you can set that title from here. If you want to change the height or size or the center or left or right, you can set it from here. Then our horizontal axis, this one, you can set the interval from here. If you set the interval from 32 to 30 and from 60 to 50, okay, then click apply, you can see the difference here. So this type you can set your major or minor tick from the here. As well the tick justification in all the things you can manage it from here. Again, this is in a bottom. Now if you select the top and select apply, then the below things, you can see whatever the thing you can see, it will go on to the top, but our bottom is perfect for us. Now we go for the vertical axis, then our vertical axis is on the left side, and the changes you can provide the changes the same here. Like if I want to put it 30 or I want to put this as a 15, then I click apply, you can see the difference. Okay, so whatever you want to change into the graph, you can set it from here. From display, whatever the changes you do and you cannot see that changes into your profile, it means that the display, the light visibility is off or on. So you have to first check the visibility. Like see the left axis, if I select the left axis and click apply, you can see the left axis is gone. Okay, if I click on again left axis and click apply, then our left axis is coming again. You can set the color of that all that things from here as well. Now, so this is basically our major tick, minor tick. So you can set the color of this tick also. So this one is our grid at the profile view. So this one into the um, dashed line, you can we set the color of this outline boundary. So you can change the color as well. If you want to select the this type of color, you can click OK, OK and apply. So the color difference you can see here. So this is the thing how you set all your things from this edit style. Now, whatever the changes you do here, so that changes is not applying here or here. Why? Because we are doing these changes for a particular profile. But if you want to apply this to every profile, you can select here the update group layout. As you select the update group layout, so the same style they update to the all the profile. Now let's again click into our this profile view properties, section view properties. Now you can see here in the information, the whatever the changes you are working on, the changes name is shown. Then into the offset, you can see the offset level is there. Okay, whatever the offset, because we select the offset range automatic, so the offset is coming automatic. Then the elevation, we already gone through this all of this. So and the bend, so from here you can set your bend as well. So as you select the bend, if you like we have the three things: existing elevation, offset, and the proposed elevation. So if you want to add anything from here or anything from here, you can add this with the click of add, and you can click apply and OK, then that thing is coming here. Then the volume table. So still we don't put any material or any other thing, so it is not visible. So basically this is the thing how you check your edit your profile views. Now we come here into the section edit style. As you select this section, now you can see the information existing ground display. As our let's select the red color for these points and this thing, apply. Now you can see your existing ground line is into the red color. Okay, so same type, if I select this one, if I select this our profile, again go into the edit style, so we have to select the cross section. As we select our this cross section, so you see if you select this, it is not selected, so this section property is for this section only. So as you select, you can see all this thing from here. Now again we can go for the section view properties that we already seen that what is the property of section view for this one. Now we have the sample more sources. As right now we can see the three things: easy, corridor, and corridor surface. Okay, like see, I remove this corridor and the corridor one and apply and okay. Now you can see we have only easy surface here. So in every section you can only see the existing ground. Okay, now see the difference. Here in profile view, you can see the profile view is along the center line of the road. But here, for each chainage, like for this chainage 00, you can see for this 00 chainage, from the center to left side and right side, both side we can see the cross section of that particular road. So this is the difference between this cross section view and the profile view. Okay, now is when you add the another data into your file, like from insert, if you have any land xml file, like if you have the pipe network data, when you into the land xml format, you can import that data from here. As you import the data, when you select your profile and go into the sample more sources, then your unimported data is shown here. Okay, so now we have only easy surface. Then let's select our corridor corridor surface. Let's add it and apply and okay. So as I apply, you can see now we have two things: our original ground surface and our proposed surface for each chainage. You can see the difference. Now I also want to add our road cross section. So for that again I select this, go into the more source of sample, then add this our corridor into this, and then click apply and click OK. Now you can see our corridor is also here, and this is our offset and all that things. Now as we go here into our section view properties, so this properties I already shown you. This is our group property. When you select this group property, you can change the all the things from here as well. Here you can see the section, the three section we added, just we added this three section. You can add or remove this three from here as well. Also you can set the style and all the things from here. Then we come here into the section view, so all the section you can see here as per the sample line. Okay, now this is the style of this section view. This is our change band set. This is our change volume table. Okay, this one is our profile grade. So this different thing is coming here. Now, if you want to change your band set, you can again come it with the help of this, and you can change the band set from here as well. Okay, as into the band, you can see we have this offset. Okay, this last one. Okay, I want to change the color of that offset. Then what I do, I go here. Then I edit this from here. Then I go into the band detail. Then compose label. Then here from the layer I can set the any color whatever I I want to insert. I click OK, apply, OK, apply, OK, OK, apply, OK, apply, OK. As you apply OK, you can see this color is changed. So this in the same way you can set the color of this also. You can set the color of this, and also you can set the height of this whole thing. So this is the same as previously we create the band set. Okay, so again I select this and go into the view group properties. So you can change your band set style from here as well. Okay, this is the thing from this part. And when you go here into the edit group plot style, you can see the different of like whatever the style used in this plot, you can change this if you want to provide the arrow from this to this. Right now what happened, we provide our size like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, that type. If you select by row, then it will 1 2 3 4. This type of section view you can set. You can see our change number 1 is 00, change number 2 is 164, 3 is 3 point plus 280. Here you can see 0 1 plus 64, 2 plus 3 plus 28. As you again go here into the flow style, and if you select the by arrow and click apply and OK, now your chainage of 0164 is in this format. Okay, so this is the use of this plot style. But usually I am using into the by column, so I am putting the by column. Now again we are going into the plot style. Then here the plot area, whatever the area you want to select, so you can adjust the major and minor tick from here, and the gap between two things. Like if I put this gap, then you can see the plot area grid detail. So if I am going to change the horizontal measure, then this horizontal measure tick is going to be changed. And if I coming here into the vertical, then this vertical is changed. Now minor, for minor, see major is this and minor is this. So whenever you remove sorry add or deduct the amount from here, you can change as per here in the grid view. Now the display, whatever you want to show here, you can visible by clicking the bulb on. You can set the color of that particular thing from here. Okay, so this is all the thing about our this cross section views. So this is the way you can set your cross section views.
Hello,
Now,
sir.